Have you ever wondered what it would be like to travel on a train that winds along endless cliffs or crosses bridges that seem to vanish into the air? Imagine a journey where every curve and every bridge is a challenge for both the train and its passengers. Today, we take you to discover the most dangerous places to build a train line. These places prove that humans can create things that surpass expectations, often without considering the risks these projects entail. Let's get started. The first train line we will look into is the Devil's Nose. Part of Ecuador's railway network, is one of the most spectacular and dangerous train lines in the world. Famous for its dizzying route through the Andes in the Lausi region. This route, known for its astonishing engineering and breathtaking views, offers travelers a unique and thrilling experience not found anywhere else in the world. From the train's window, passengers can see a gorge with a drop of more than 40 meters, as the train slowly, but persistently, advances toward the abyss. The nervous laughter of tourists accompanies the playful clatter of the train, creating an atmosphere of controlled tension and palpable excitement. The train cars, restored from mid-century models, have wooden interiors with large windows and fabric nets overhead for belongings. The journey lasts about 30 minutes, descending from 2,300 meters above sea level to 1,800 meters, overcoming a 500-meter drop. This descent allows passengers to experience various microclimates along the way, traversing winding tracks that snake through deep gorges and vast rock masses covered with Andean vegetation and cacti. The final part of the trip, after passing by bucolic scenes with the Alangasi River winding at the bottom of a canyon, takes passengers to the famous Devil's Nose, a gigantic triangular rock that resembles a nose. Then there is the Georgetown Loop Railroad, located in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado, USA. Is one of the most impressive and dangerous narrow-gauge railroads in the world. Built in the second half of the 19th century in the Clear Creek district, the railroad originally served the region's silver mines. For many years, it was the only way for miners to navigate the treacherous Rocky Mountains. After the mines closed, however, the railroad was abandoned and fell into disrepair. The story of the Georgetown Loop changed in 1973, when it was decided to rebuild the line for tourism. The destroyed sections were restored, and a year later, the railway began operating as a tourist attraction. Today, it offers a unique and exciting experience and is a serious alternative to the world's more extreme attractions. The 7.2-kilometer Georgetown Loop Railroad travels through spectacular mountainous terrain, rising to an elevation of 193 meters above sea level. Along the way, passengers can enjoy breathtaking views of the mountainous landscape and experience the thrill of riding a historic train. In Japan, you find the Minami Asso Railroad, located in Kumamoto Prefecture. The Minami Asso Railroad is a notable rail line not only for its scenic beauty, but also for the dangers posed by its proximity to the active volcano of Mount Aso. This single-track railroad, known as the Takamori Line, operates between Tateno and Takamori stations and traverses the southern part of the Mount Aso caldera. There are several significant risks associated with building and operating a railway near an active volcano, such as Mount Aso. Volcanic eruptions can cause severe damage to the railway infrastructure, as has happened many times in the history of the railway. Falling ash can obstruct the tracks and damage the mechanical components of trains. while seismic activity associated with volcanic activity can trigger landslides and tunnel collapses, affecting the safety and operability of the line. The Takamori Line was inaugurated by the Japanese government railways in 1928 and has been operated by the Minami Asso Railway Company since 1986. This non-electrified line uses a simplified automatic signaling system and has a single passing loop at Nakamatsu. The line originally included freight service, which was discontinued in 1984. In Alaska, there is the White Pass and the Yukon Route, WP and YR, is a historical railroad between USA and Canada. Built during the Klondike Gold Rush at the end of the 19th century, this railroad is an engineering marvel, but also one of the most dangerous due to the extreme climatic and geographic conditions faced by its builders, and still challenging to today's operators. Built between 1898 and 1900, the WP and YR responded to the need for safer and more efficient access to the Klondike gold fields. The gold rush attracted thousands of prospectors to the region, who had to endure arduous treks on foot through mountainous and snowy terrain. The construction of the road was a monumental undertaking, requiring work in extreme weather conditions, including severe cold, heavy snowfall, and the constant threat of avalanches. In Australia is the Kuranda Scenic Railway, located in Queensland, is one of the most impressive and challenging rail journeys in the world. The railway traverses the dense tropical rainforest of Kuranda, offering passengers spectacular views and an unforgettable experience. However, its construction and maintenance have faced significant challenges due to the hostile environment and natural conditions of the region. Built between 1886 and 1891, the Kuranda Scenic Railway was designed to connect the city of Cairns with the village of Kuranda on the Atherton tableland. Its main purpose was to facilitate the transport of goods and people in a region characterized by rugged terrain and dense tropical rainforest. The construction project was monumental, requiring a workforce of more than 1,500 men working in extremely difficult conditions. Building railroads in some of the world's most dangerous places presents numerous environmental and geographic challenges. Among the most significant hazards are extreme weather conditions, natural disasters, and difficult terrain. Various engineering solutions and innovations have been used to overcome these challenges. Tunneling through mountains allows passage through rocky and steep terrain, avoiding surface hazards. The construction of lattice bridges provides stability and support in unstable terrain and over bodies of water or deep canyons. Advanced safety measures such as seismic monitoring systems and wind speed meters help protect against natural disasters. The most important challenge, however, is protecting the environment. To meet these challenges, solutions such as thorough environmental impact assessments are implemented before construction begins. During construction, less invasive techniques such as microtunneling are preferred to reduce environmental disruption. In addition, efforts are made to irrigate and restore the area upon completion of the work to encourage the recovery of native flora. Tell us what you think about these amazing places. I look forward to reading your comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. See you next.